I present to you the strongest locking mechanism in the world of any folding knife. It was the first to be invented, and it still has not been surpassed to this day. I don't know how many thousands of years it's been. I present to you the fixed blade. It's so strong that it doesn't fold at all. It's actually just one piece of metal, and optionally you can have handle scales attached to it like this one does right here. This is a full tang fixed blade. Sometimes there's half tang, the tang meaning the piece of steel that is below the cutting edge. Half tang would be the tang would reach up to about here, and then the handles would be the rest of it. But full tang is considered the strongest because it's just one solid piece of steel that takes up the entire length of the knife. The strong... Oh, my cat is trying to get into my sounder. Let me let him in. Come here, Charlie. Come here. Yes, I know. I heard you meowing outside of here. I was trying to do the video. He's just walking around now. Anyway. Very strong design right here because it doesn't fold, it doesn't lock into place. There's some really strong locking mechanisms out there, but none of them beat the fixed blade. Now, the disadvantage of the fixed blade is that it's the biggest, it's the most cumbersome. You can't fold it, you can't conceal it as easily. You require a sheath if you want to carry it safely, because otherwise you have an exposed piece of edge right here, which is not good. So there are some disadvantages to it. It takes up a lot of space. They're clunky. Personally, I don't like carrying fixed blades. If that was camping or something, yeah, sure, I'd take a fixed blade, and like if I wanted to use it to baton or something like that, sure. But I prefer folding knives. As a fixed blade, it is the strongest. The disadvantage is size, and it's harder to conceal. But the advantage is that it is the strongest type of knife you can possibly have, the fixed blade. And another advantage a lot of people don't mention is that the handle, generally speaking, can be a lot smaller than the blade. If you have a folding knife, most of the time the blade has to be at least smaller than the handle. So if you have a really long blade on a folder, you also have a really long handle. And my cat here. Come here, Charlie. This is an April Fool's Day joke, by the way. Sorry if I tricked you. Here he is. He jumps. Thinking I was going to show you some awesome folders. This is a fixed blade. Charlie. What are you doing? You just ruined the video. I was going to show them the strongest locking mechanism in the world. Okay. So Charlie, you want to say goodbye? Charlie? No? Okay. Alright, that's it.